Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about my top 4 favourite blushes. This video was requested and I will put their comment and a request and their name down the bottom here, and I did remember this request from January and I just never got around to doing it, so I'm so sorry, but I'm going to do it now. And then in the following weeks I'm going to do favourite lipsticks, favourite face products, why did I forget what that was called, and then favourite eye products at the very end. So I decided to only pick 4 because I will ramble about these because they are favourites, and if I could pick everything that I have in my house at the moment, pretty much all of them would be favourites because I have so little space that I can only really keep the things that I really love. Otherwise, if I start keeping things that I only love, then I won't have any space for the things that I do truly love. So these are like the top 4. These are the things that if I was going traveling or if I moved overseas suddenly, they're the ones that I could not bear to leave behind, the things that I think are the best. So in no particular order, because I don't have a top favorite out of any of them at the moment, is the one that I talked about most recently, which is a Nars blush. This is in the shade Sex Appeal, which is this beautiful peach color. So it is extremely light colored and it is just the nicest quality. So I find that because I have a lot of Korean beauty blushes, sometimes the quality of the blushes when you get them in this most pale shade can be really chalky. In that sense, they mean that when you apply them, there's a lot of dusting powder. They look white, almost like they've got a white undertone to them, and they make the skin look powdery because they have to have so much like this white carrier product. I guess I don't know how to make products that you get so much of that in order to make the colour more light, more pastel. I don't know how Nars gets around that. I don't know how to make blushes, but this is so beautiful and so pale. It just looks amazing on my skin. For reference, I do have very pale yellow toned skin. So if you put me next to someone who is very pale but like cool toned, so pink toned, I will look quite tan in comparison to them. I'm sorry about the lighting. That makes me look very pale though, because we are a different type of pale. I'm like an olive toned that doesn't go in the sun. Personal preference. I enjoy being this pale. If you don't enjoy it, sorry, but you don't have the skin attached to your body, so your opinion doesn't particularly matter to me. So this is probably my top recommendation if you are very pale and have very warm toned skin, because it's that peach color. It looks so natural on the skin, and I adore pink colors. So 2 of the favorites that I have are pink, but this is the most natural looking and it's just the nicest formula. It is expensive. I think for me this was 48 New Zealand dollars, so it is pricey, but I so recommend it. The next peach product that I have, because I told you I had 2 pinks and 2 peaches, is this one from Canmake. This is the Matte Fleur Cheeks, and this is in the shade number 3. I don't know what it's called, but it is the peach color. So you've got a bright orange, there's a pink in the middle, and these 2 beautiful peaches on the side, and then this white shimmery color. This one has a beautiful soft formula that looks like, it genuinely looks like it's blurring my cheeks. I've never had pretty much any other product give me that effect. It is a different color of peach than the Nars one is. It's a little bit more orange, whereas the Nars I would consider like a perfect traditional general peach. So this one is a little bit more orange than that. Maybe it's called orange, like Marmalade or something like that. I don't know. There's no English translation on the back. It's fully in Japanese. At least it's got the number for me though. But this one has such a beautiful formula. I have the almost entire collection. I've got 3 of the blush shades. The 4th one, which is the pink that I really wanted, is sold out and you cannot get it. But I absolutely adore these. Plus the pattern of this is just so beautiful. It makes me happy to look at it. And that is a big part of having a favorite for me. Something that I look at and I feel happiness is almost as important to me as something where I put it on my face that I feel the happiness. Reason being, I don't look at my face that often throughout the day, so looking at my face doesn't give me happiness. But looking at a product in the morning when I'm getting ready and having it look really pretty, that does give me happiness. So there it is. That may not be important to you, but it is important to me. The next is a Stylenanda product. This is a 3CE face blush, and this is in the shade Mono Pink. This is one that I didn't necessarily think that I would love this much, especially when I got it, because I looked at it and it was such a dark, dusty rose that I was kind of like, I don't know, whereas in comparison, like pinks that I would normally favor look like that. those are two totally different pinks to me. So I was really worried about this one because I just didn't think that I would like it, and the Stylenanda products are a lot more expensive than my other K-beauty products are. Why? I'm not really sure, but I have to say that the formula of this is almost as good as that Canmake formula. It does make my skin look really soft and smooth. I do have to apply just a little bit less of this one, like I can't pack it on because of how deep the colour is in comparison to my skin. But this is just such a beautiful colour. It's a little bit more mature than the other pink that I have, which is more of a youthful pink. So if I was going out to do business, or if I was trying to look my age, then this is a product that I would wear because it would make me look more my age than the next pink would. So my final blush is from Stylenanda. Again, two Stylenanda products. I didn't do that on purpose. This is the Love 3CE Cheek Maker in the shade Kind and Love. So they come in this beautiful scalloped packaging, and this one is the most perfect baby pink. It's also such a small packaging that it's really easy to take traveling because it is so compact, and you can actually use this mirror functionally if you close one eye and kind of squint a little bit. Other than that, it's just mostly there for prettiness. Now this is my favourite blush to use if I'm going for a very cute, youthful look. I'm wearing all pastels, it's like my day off, and I'm having a day being my fantasy of being really cute. This is the sort of pink that I will use, and it is the pink that I use the most often, so much so that I almost am hitting pan on that, which is pretty amazing, though it is like the tiniest little circle of all time. So this is my favorite in terms of that really youthful look. So if that's something that you're going for, I love this color. The formula of this isn't the best, but I haven't found a color that matches this well enough that I can replace it. I just feel like this is a little bit chalky and a little bit not as pigmented as it should be. The other colors in the collection are really good though. It's just that this one in particular, because of how light it is, like how I was talking about with the Nars blush, it is a little bit chalky. So it's not amazing, but it is a favorite. Like I said, I love the pretty things. I love looking at it, and I like it. It brings me joy. So, and the color brings me joy. So that one is my last favorite for blushes. So if you guys have any questions about other blushes that I have in my collection, I have things like the Etude House Etoinette blushes, which, oh, those are beautiful. I have the Colourgram Miffy blushes still. Etude House Piglet blushes, I've got 2 of those. I've got Candy Doll blushes, which I also love. Up Hue Heart on Cheek blushes, the Sem Heart blushes. I'm just looking at my closet over there. And then I also have the Etude House Cherry Blossom blushes, which I love but are not quite a favourite. They're close though. And I've got one MAC blusher left. This is a MAC Pearl Blossom, which is again a nice light pink, but it's very shimmery. So I don't have a huge amount of blushes in terms of formulas. I tend to keep the whole collection of the things that I like I've got all of the Canmake ones. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and again, I'm so sorry about the lighting situation, but I will see you in the next video. Bye!